Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to receive important financial updates faster than anybody else. Friends, welcome to another video on your channel Profit in Equities. If you like our content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe to our channel, click on the bell button and choose all notifications to receive important financial updates from our channel at the earliest. Now with the recent carnage in the market, especially in the mid and small cap space, investors should keep better quality small cap companies on their radar for a phased accumulation for the long term. In this video, we talk about 6 virtually unknown, fundamentally sound small cap stocks which should be accumulated for the long term and which could ultimately turn out to be multi-baggers. Please watch this video to know more. Now the company in question is BK Steel Industries Limited, which is available at Rs 329.35 and the face value for it is 10. The symbol for it is BEEKAY. Now BK Steel Industries is a customized steel manufacturing company. Now this company's products are used extensively by automobile component producers, engineering industry, infrastructure players and railways. In fact, if there is any special requirement from the customer, the company tailors its products as per their required specifications. The company has successfully established its brand name over the past 15 years by supplying tailor-made, hot-rolled and cold-drawn materials in different shapes and sizes to domestic and global customers. It has been able to protect its margin across cycles. Net profit in FY18 rose 105% year-on-year. Its Q1 FY19 performance was equally stellar, and the low leverage makes it a company worth looking at. The stock trades at an undemanding valuation of 5.5 times FY19 estimated earnings. Looking at the 1-year chart, it's evident that this company has not really created any major wealth for its shareholders. The company is a small cap with a market capitalization of 628.14 crores and is available at a trailing 12 months price to earnings ratio of 7.12, which is much cheaper when compared with the industry PE of 18.12. The price to book ratio of 2.09 is also not wildly expensive. The company has a debt to equity of 0.8165, whereas the return on equity for this stock is 0.1605. The promoter holding is also a very strong number at 68.84%. Now the second company on the list is Bharat Rasayan Limited, which is available at Rs 5872.05 and the face value for it is 10. The symbol for it is BHARATRAS. Now Bharat Rasayan is engaged in the manufacture of technical grade pesticides, which in turn is used by the agrochemical industry to produce formulations. It is a B2B player in the agrochemical space. Its customers include UPL, Rallis India, PI Industries, Gardha Chemicals and Godrej Agrovet. It is one of the largest producers of 3 to 4 very important molecules. The company provides custom contract manufacturing of diverse compounds to meet the unique needs of every client. Reported financials have been healthy and the company has modest leverage on its books. Now Indian agriculture is on a growth path and awareness about crop protection is still low in India. This presents a long-term opportunity. Now a glance at the 1-year chart shows that this company had been on a beautiful uptrend till about recently, but of late it has seen some correction. The company is a borderline stock between a small cap and a mid cap and is available at a price to earnings ratio of 23.17, which is not wildly expensive. However, the price to book ratio of 8.37 is on the high side. The company has a low dividend yield of 0.03%, whereas the promoter holding is a strong factor for this stock and stands at a figure of 74.79%. Now the third company on the list is Corneal Laboratories Limited, which is available at Rs 365.50 and the face value for it is 10. The symbol for it is CORALAB. Now Corneal Laboratories is a 2-decade-old pharmaceutical company with plants at Daman, Dehradun and Vasai. These plants are certified by several regulators. The company focuses on plain vanilla products and manufactures pharmaceutical formulations like tablets, capsules, liquids, topical preparations, eye ear drops, injectables, etc. It mainly supplies to non-regulated markets. Almost 60% revenue accrues from exports and the management is looking to improve the same. There is an expectation for Corneal to be a slow and steady performer. The recent rupee depreciation versus the dollar could also be an earnings kicker. Looking at the 1-year chart, it's evident that the stock has been an underperformer. The company is a micro cap with a market capitalization of 130.58 crores. The company is available at a very cheap price to earnings ratio of 9.24 when compared with the industry PE of 29.84. The price to book ratio of 1.12 is also very reasonable. The company has a dividend yield of 0.55%, whereas the promoter holding for this company is a strong number at 71.51%. Now the next stock on the list is Gandhi Special Tubes, which is available at rupees 344.70 and the face value for it is 5. The symbol for it is GANDHITUBE. Now Gandhi Special Tubes is a manufacturer of small diameter seamless and welded steel tubes used in automotive, hydraulics, refrigeration and other engineering services. In the automotive space, its products are used as fuel injection tubes in the medium and heavy commercial vehicle segment. The company is an original equipment manufacturer, approved Tier 2 supplier of seamless tubes which are eventually used by Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, Mahindra & Mahindra among others. It has a lean debt-free balance sheet with net cash and investments of close to rupees 80 crores. Even after the recent share buyback, the cash position continues to be robust, thereby ensuring that the generous dividend policy can be maintained. Now, as is evident from the 1-year chart, the company has been choppy and no major wealth has been created here. Now, the company is available at an attractive price to earnings ratio of 13.22 when compared with its industry PE of 15.40. The price to book ratio of 2.69 is also not wildly expensive. The dividend yield is a decent number at 2.61%, whereas the promoter holding is also a strong factor at 73.26% for this particular company. Now the next company on the list is Morganite Crucible India Limited, which is available at rupees 1834.40 and the face value for it is 10. The symbol for it is MORGANITE. Now Morganite Crucible is a subsidiary of the 160-year-old Morgan Advanced Materials UK. It is a major manufacturer of silicon carbide. Its clay graphite crucibles are used primarily as consumables in the manufacture of non-ferro alloys. These non-ferro alloys are consumed by a variety of industries like automobiles, industrial machinery, electrical equipment, railways, etc., with auto segment consuming around 32% of the total castings. Historically, growth in casting production has moved hand in hand with growth in the auto segment. Crucibles also find application in allied industries like tire production and electrical equipment manufacturing, where crucibles are used for manufacturing copper alloys. As the foundry industry is vital for supporting manufacturing and engineering sectors, and with the government's Make in India campaign gaining steam and a corresponding pickup in capex of manufacturing companies, production of castings is likely to gain significant traction. This debt-free company has seen impressive traction in its financial numbers, but the recent run-up warrants cooling before we turn buyers. Now this company has an impressive last 1-year performance and has not really corrected much. The company is a small cap with a market capitalization of 513.63 crores and is available at a price to earnings ratio of 32.90, which though expensive standalone is much cheaper when compared with the industry PE of 81.91. The price to book ratio of 5.65 also appears to be a bit on the higher side. The promoter holding, however, provides comfort and stands at a figure of 75%. Now the final company on the list is Shivalik Bimetal Controls Limited, which is available at rupees 92.35 and the face value for it is 2. The symbol for it is SHBCLQ. Now Shivalik Bimetal Controls is engaged in the manufacture of bimetal and shunt resistors. The company is led by technocrat promoters who are considered to be one of the pioneers in bimetal industry. Shivalik has developed shunt resistors which are used in the battery management systems of electric vehicles. Currently, there is limited competition for the shunt resistor used in BMS as few players manufacture it. The company has an established relationship with one of the large semiconductor companies based out of the US, and it has been one of its biggest customers. The company also has important technical certifications required for supplying such products which find use in automobile applications. The shunt resistors find use in smart meters that are used by electricity distribution companies. With increasing automation of cars, the usage of shunt resistors are expected to increase. Bimetals are mainly used in circuit breakers, trippers, electronic alarms, fire alarms, etc. The company is among the largest bimetal players in the world. The key thing in both shunt resistors and bimetals is to be expected by an established customer, which also acts as an entry barrier. On account of increasing demand for shunt resistors, the management has started working on a capex plan to triple its capacity in both the bimetal and shunt resistor space. After showing a strong growth in FY18, the momentum has been maintained in Q1 FY19. Valuations too beckon investor attraction. Looking at the 1-year chart, it's evident that this company has not really been on a tear-away rally and has largely been an underperformer. The market cap of 354.65 also indicates that this company is a very small one. Now friends, please don't consider this to be a recommendation on our part. Please go ahead and do your own research. This and all other content that you see on our channel is intended to be a piece of news. Also friends, this is not our own research. This was published on a financial website and we'll be providing a link to the source for this video in the description section. Thanks for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so.